Stadium at Dover-Sherborn High School. Brad Crandall to my left. I'm Bruce Glazer. Our camera person, or man, is Cam Crandall. Tonight, the Holliston... Oh.
Panthers, I think.
I blew it. Holliston Panthers. Thanks, Brad. Come in to play your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. We welcome the Holliston audience as well. Yes, I will say Panthers more than once.
Hey, in your defense, it does kind of look like a cougar from the picture.
It's black on black. It's kind of like you can't read it.
Yeah.
The Panthers come in here. They're doing a rebuild season. A lot of younger players that are starting tonight. They're 2-8. They've lost their last 7. The Raiders are 10-2. They've won 10 of their last 11. Raiders go, as usual, right to left. The visitors go left to right. Nice to see a red uniform. The first one we've seen in a long time, Brad.
Yeah, I like that red.
Bad tip. And it's a violation on Dover-Sherborn. I don't know what it was, but it's going to the Panthers. Panthers and Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
In the backcourt. Ball taken up by Andrei Koyev. Koyev over the timeline. Got it by Danny Sullivan, otherwise known as Sully. Freshman inside for number 25, Dylan Foley. Gets it back to the freshman, Owen Vaughn. This is a big kid. Across court for an open. Henry Savino, a captain, shoots up. Good.
Yep, took a good bounce for him.
Closer. You're looking at Zach Spellman across court to Dan Sullivan, the football quarterback. In the left side, they work it around. Inside high post. Back out for Zach. Three-pointer.
Yes, you will see more of that today. Spellman with 3.
Press on by the Raiders. The freshman, Vaughn, hands off to his point guard, Alexei Koyev. Dressed in his visiting red with white trim. For number 34. Oh, Caden Dumas. Many ways to pronounce that name, but it's Dumas. Number 24, Henry Savino. Drives in with 2 on the shot clock. Gets blocked.
Wow.
Out of bounds play, off white.
Great block there from Luke Rinaldi.
Ethan Lynch wanted to know why the time clock didn't run out because it had gone on like 1 second, but the official says no. It looks like Diaz stepped out of bounds with the ball.
Yeah, I know, Grady's kind of upset.
It happened very quickly, but that shot clock had gone down very close to 0. Now, anyways, Olsen picks it up for the Raiders on a loose ball. Spellman left side of Sullivan, the left wing. Sullivan brings it back out to Zach Spellman. He can hit threes galore. Yeah. Brian Olsen, who's been hot recently. Luke Rinaldi, 6-3 Raiders. Each team has hit trays.
Luke can do it all, offensively and defensively.
Back end play for 34, Dumas. I had to ask somebody. It could be Duma, all kinds of pronunciation, but it's Dumas. Coming up, speaking of Dumas loses the ball in the paint, and Rinaldi comes away with it. 3-on-4. Good. Rinaldi driving to the hoop. Got it!
Wow.
Timeout red.
What
a fast start, Brad.
Yeah, he's just so smooth with it when he does that.
In recent games, this is just Luke Rinaldi. His high's been 30 at Hopkinton. He's scored 18. He scored 26, 16, 15, 29. Then you look at Spellman, 13, 17, 24, 18 twice. Those are the big scoring all-stars. But you also have Mason Malchionda for the home team scoring 11 points against Hopkinton, 11 against Westwood, and 11 against Hopkinton, sorry about that. And now Brian Olsen coming on strong for Dover-Sherborn. 15, 9 recently, 16, 10 points, 8 rebounds at Hopkinton. Then against Westwood, he had 12 points, 2 blocks, and 9 rebounds. So you got 3 good scorers, and you got some guys who can balance that out, and that's what a team needs.
And a lot of them are young, too. Olsen's only a sophomore.
True. He looks more like a senior, but,
yeah, he does.
But he's a sophomore, like you said. Ball comes to the freshman Vaughn, way up court for 25. Foley, shot, no good. Rebound, Olsen. Brian, hands off. Bringing it up is Luke. Luke, all the way, got it! Hot on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Just over 2 minutes played in the first quarter. And if you don't stay with this team, they're going to eat you up.
Yes,
so
they will.
The Panthers have to start scoring. Up. No good. Air ball. Ball comes loose to Danny Sullivan. Pulls it in, brings it up.
Yeah, you know what, Bruce? I think Ethan Lynch had a great defensive play on that one.
Olsen fakes. Around the perimeter they go. Spellman coming in, scoops to the hoop. Nope. Off the rim and down to the hands of Joey Gentile, who came into the game. Stolen away by Zach Spellman, and he goes to the line and shoots another one. And we're trying to be balanced here because Holliston is watching. You know, we're trying to be fair. Right now it's 12-3, and Holliston has one bucket. So they bring in Austin Merkin, one of their captains, along with Savino and Koyev. But Merkin's come in the game, and Henry Savino's come out. They need some shooting.
Yeah, they do. And let me add something about the scoring here. What I like to see too is like multiple players have like the hot games, you know, and you know they like to pass, and none of them are like selfish.
No, it's
which
yeah.
you really like to see.
Whoa, tie up. No, walk. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I guess he walked into the player. I thought it was a tie up real quick, but the official knows better. We got 33, Sean O'Neill. He's a tall one for Holliston, coming in for Dylan Foley. And you're right about that. Yeah. DS has such talent they can pass the ball around. And we've seen years where they didn't do that. Look at that. Olsen inside.
Great
And
play there. Good
I'm
job.
not seeing any defense out of Holliston. Not seeing much offense either. They got one bucket.
Well, you know, defense is the Raiders' one of their strong points.
Forte.
Yes, their forte with Coach Grady. Really much so. Defense being his big thing, I think.
Merkin got it tightly by Luke Rinaldi. Hands off, left side. Bounce pass from Koyev. Goes out of bounds. It'll be white ball. 4:47 left to go in quarter number one. Another sub coming in. Connor Teague comes in for Andrei Koyev. They're trying to get something started here. They haven't scored since the opening minute of the game.
Yeah, they got to get through the towers, who are the DS tall blockers.
Right. Outside, Spellman for three. Swish.
Right? Oh, man. And, yeah, you gave me that sheet here, and it looks like where Spellman just hit that three-pointer, that is their best place where they shoot three at 40%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it? And I like the ones up top under the basket.
Yes.
They shoot so well underneath the basket.
See if the camera can get a shot of this.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Camera cam. This is
Wow,
what
we
I'm
have live
referring to.
graphics, Brad.
I know, love it. Here you go. 40%, 43 right here, 53 right there.
I think it's great if you can visualize and see where they're scoring from.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, they're scoring from all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
It looks like center point behind the foul line is their weakest. Oh, yeah. Also in the paint on the right, yeah. And you got a little baseline right, too, is a little weak.
Got to work on that.
But you know something? You're not going to score a high percentage from everywhere.
Yeah, sure.
But they're very balanced at where they shoot from. Out of bounds play for Joey Gentile. Hands off to number 35, Merkin. Merkin over the Raider at midcourt, right side for Teague. Connor brings it around center point, left wing for the rookie Owen Vaughn. Back to Teague, shoots, wild. So that was O'Neill wild. Sullivan outside, waiting is Olsen for a sideliner.
Wow. Olsen's just a versatile player, too, hitting threes once in a while.
The Mark Champagne has already called 2 timeouts. There's not much else he can do.
No.
It's getting out of hand. O'Neill with the ball,
The JV,
left side.
Oh, sorry.
Go.
The JV team slaughtered Holliston as well. It was like
O'Neill.
60-something to 30-something.
Yeah. Teague. Now back outside. They're working around the perimeter. 5 in the shot clock. They got nothing. Austin Merkin.
This
O'Neill.
defense.
Merkin's going to try it. 3. Almost.
Hey.
Goes too deep. Brian Olsen.
It's a good attempt. They didn't give him much. And
No.
He almost did something.
3:24 to go in the quarter. Spellman up and in.
Wow.
And a foul.
Does this kid continue to impress or what?
He impressed last year. He got so much better this year.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Subs coming in. They're going to use their whole team, I think. So back in the game is 34, Caden Dumas.
Yep, Melchionda comes in for Spellman.
Koyev coming back in for the Panthers. HHS. Koyev bringing it up. His parents sitting off to our left.
Wow.
I don't know what he thought there. There were white shirts right in front of him. Breakaway. Melchionda. Good.
Yep. There was white shirts. Look how aggressive their defense are right now.
I'm not sure I'd want to press now. That tires you out. You don't need a press.
I'm not sure I'd want to play against this Raiders defense right now.
Koyev calling out what he wants. He wants a spread left. Got it to Foley. Foley in his face is Lynch. Way outside the freshman, way off the mark by Vaughn.
They're just trying to get back and with the three-pointers.
Lynch!
What?
Luke! Fourth attempt. Luke! Got it.
Jeez. Just relentless underneath the basket. Raiders 25, Panthers 3. With 2:22 left in the first period.
Jonathan Windle about to debut tonight for the Raiders.
What's funny is why does the basketball scoreboard say period? Nobody calls them periods, right?
I got an answer for that,
Oh, okay.
I think. Ball inside for Foley. Back around to Koyev. Koyev baseline pops the left-hander over everything. Olsen. And you know, even when they get their shots off, they're not even close for the most part.
Yeah.
Just cold tonight. Melchionda. Olsen.
Wow, Olsen 2 for 2 from three-point.
As you would say, Brad, they had their Wheaties.
Yeah, they did.
Koyev shouting out instructions. He could be shelling too. Right side for Dumas. Dumas comes left for Foley. Foley's got nothing with Lynch in his face. Look at the pressure on the defense. Merkin tries to hand off. He does. Break it inside. Dumas blocked.
Olsen.
And we go the other way.
How fast he is. Oh, what a steal that
It's
was.
a great steal. Yeah, it's like a handoff in football.
And Andre Kov with the nice steal.
Koyev.
Koyev.
Koyev guided by Melchionda. Outside for Vaughn. Nice
play.
feed off the boards. Good.
Okay, good
Finally,
play.
Dylan Foley with a bucket.
Yep.
Minutes ago in the quarter. Not their best showing for Holliston. Raiders have been hot. Not a good balance on the scoreboard. Lynch. Zach, center shot. Misses deep. Rebound. Sullivan.
That was Luke.
What'd I say?
Zach.
Ah,
You know,
Yeah.
Zach and Luke, awfully close. But I'm just kidding.
no, they're separated by half the alphabet. No excuses.
Hey, they both shred the defense, though.
Kofi Poku comes in for the Raiders. Sullivan is out. And Windle also came in.
Yeah.
The visitors brought somebody in. I just didn't catch. Number 5 came back in, Joey Gentile, one of the captains. Shot, short. Rebound bopped in the air, and Luke comes down with it. Rinaldi sees a man on his right. Windle brings it back out. Melchionda will set it up. For Windle. Pass to Poku. Gets it back. Poku's fast. Great on defense. Cross court, waiting. Melchionda. Overshot. Rebound inside. Nice. Turnaround. Windle. Overshot again. And the quarter ends mercifully.
Yes.
At the end of 1. Raiders 28. The visitors 5.
Oh, my, Bruce. You got to wonder if Grady's going to be able to put in some of the bench guys.
Our statistician is Debbie Glazer, getting paid the same as me as usual. Holliston, 7 turnovers. Dover-Sherborn, only 3. That's what you want. You
Yeah.
want like low numbers in turnovers. That's not a lot for Holliston, but almost every turnover has been a bucket for the Raiders.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. They've just been getting them with their height, their rebounding, their defense.
Do you want my trivia question? This is English language.
Yeah,
Ready?
let's hear it.
Debbie and I were talking on the way down here, and she was saying the word overwhelmed. You could be overwhelmed. You could be underwhelmed. You can't be whelmed.
Whoa.
Is that weird? So how do they ever come up with overwhelmed, underwhelmed if there's no
I haven't
whelmed?
really heard underwhelmed used.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm underwhelmed with their performance tonight versus overwhelmed, the opposite.
Yeah.
But where did whelmed come from?
Well, you know what? I'm going to start using Whelm.
I think you should. Good luck trying to find a way to use it also.
I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah. There was a tournament at the Garden this coming weekend, but on the 30th. But the tournament has been postponed until the following Saturday because of the weather forecast. It's a benefit tournament, and a lot of teams are playing on next Saturday at TD Garden. It's a great take, $20 for an entire day of high school football. Melchiondo will put...
Basketball.
Huh?
High school basketball?
Yeah. Well, I should have said
You
that.
said football.
I said football? It's been a bad first quarter for me. Poku around Melchiondo is basketball. I know that.
Keeping it entertaining. Look at Poku.
Keeps me sharp, doesn't it?
Yep.
Feet inside, nice steal and knock away by O'Neal. Hands off, lets Merkin bring it up. Merkin right side, got it by Poku. They work it around, outside bomb. Good!
Yep.
That's another three. Henry Savino. I think he's got both threes.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
28-8. This is basketball. The one with the ice is hockey, right?
Yep.
Okay. I got it now. Poku. Luke, almost said Zach. Luke, fake the shot. Melchionda's coming in, back to Luke. Rinaldi drives the paint, outside the paint, shoots, misses wild to the right. Rebound, coming the other way, Merkin. Nice fly pass up the floor for Dumas. Back to Merkin. Poku right in his face, goes baseline. Can't get anything out of it. Back up to Dumas. Dumas guided by Rinaldi. Merkin holds. 15 in the shot clock. Gentile. Savino. They're just trying to find an open body inside. They can't get one because the D is so good. They got to shoot. 5 in the shot clock. Baseliner short off the orange. Rebound nice inside. Falling to the floor is Dumas, and we're going the other way. So there's only been 3 team fouls in the game. 2 against the Raiders, 1 against Holliston. And one concern I have is if you've only got 1 foul, it's sometimes lack of aggression.
Yeah, exactly. Whelming.
No, I think it's underwhelming this time. Keep working on it. Stanley Sullivan got it. That's what we call the bunny, Brad.
Yep, that was nice.
Merkin with the powder blue sneakers. Got it by Poku. Gives it off to O'Neal. Nice feed inside of Merkin. Fade away. No good.
Almost.
That should have gone. There's no luck. It's pinballed off the rim. 6:12 to go in quarter number 2. 30-8 Raiders. Vaughn getting set to come back in as Spellman takes a 3.
Jeez.
Swish.
He's so smooth with it. It's almost like he just practices like all the time.
Probably shoots in his sleep.
I know, right?
Yeah, you think that.
You would think so.
Dumas. Wang in the game for the Raiders. Number 12. Hands off to Merkin. Nice feed to O'Neal. O'Neal turns around. Does a 360. Gets stuffed
Olsen.
by Olsen. Sullivan banks it. Short. Nice defense that time by Dumas on the Panthers. Merkin. Poku all over him. Left side to Dumas. Dumas, it's not Dumas, is it? No, it's 24. Henry Savino. Savino shoots and misses. Olsen, they keep it in bounds. Great play by Spellman.
Yeah, absolutely. Fang came in the game too. Number 12.
Yeah, I mispronounced his name already. Charles Fang is in. Spellman. If you don't get in his face, he's going to hit more of those than he misses.
He was on the move on that one. Might have threw him off a tiny bit.
4:48 and the clock's ticking in the second quarter. Savino way outside Merkin. He's got a 3.
Yep, nice shot.
33-11. Duplicate numbers on the board. 3-3-1-1. Feed from Fang. Gets it back. Walked. Definitely took steps. More subs coming in. Lynch returns. And Sam Bauman for the Raiders. Coming out for the visitors is O'Neal. Oh, the whole team's coming out. No, a bunch of players just came off the floor. Foley, I think, came back in along with 30 Vaughn.
Yeah, Grady already using his whole bench.
Lynch steals the ball.
What a steal.
Cross to Fang. I'll get it. Just give me a game. Spellman short. Nice takedown on the rebound by Foley. They get it back to the Raiders. Ballman for Sullivan. Fang. I'll call him Charles. Inside. Nice layup. Almost like a reverse.
Great pass, too.
Three-point attempt coming up as Koya is about to return. He'll come in as a sub, and he's coming out. Gentile's coming out. Koya slowing it down, very determined. Dumas back for Merkin. Hooks the ball, right side. Koyev. Feed to the Dumas inside. Should have gone up, he didn't.
Yeah. What a block from Lynch.
Koyev. Take the shot when you got it. Don't hesitate. Spellman returns the favor.
Ooh.
No.
I think he heard the footsteps, Bruce.
Sullivan brings it back out. Fresh clock to work with. Spellman again. Rimmer. Ball bounds in the air. Saved, yes. Panthers ball. Holliston comes back. They're trying to rally with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bruce Glazer, Brad Crandall at Dover-Sherborn High School, bringing you Dover-Sherborn's live stream of boys basketball. Holliston spinning around, maintaining his dribble, shooting, missing. A lot of spin in the Holliston shots. They're just not staying down. Ballman back out for Spellman. Looking around, high post sees Lynch. Spellman drives, pops off the glass and in.
Wow, great pop off.
38-11, rolling down to 2.5 to go in the half. Vaughn, Owen looks around, gives it back out to Merkin. Merkin shoots a long one, up and down. And a foul on the floor, out of bounds play. I think it's on the Raiders. It might be on Fang, I'm not sure. Yeah, 1-2.
So you were saying that the Raiders are on a win streak here, Bruce, huh?
10 of their, they lost their opener.
Yeah.
And they've, since then, they lost to Norwood, a very strong team in the large division of the Tri-Valley League. And they've won 10 of their last 11.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's quite a feat.
Yeah, it sure is.
Way out, uh-oh.
You know what that means, Bruce? Playoff contention.
Yeah, exactly.
10 wins.
Bounce pass, gets away, Lynch turns it around. Sullivan driving right side in front of the visitors' bench, gets it back, thought about it. Driving inside, this is Whittlesey, no good. Lynch goes to go back up, short, blocked. Good defense by Holliston. Haven't seen Whittlesey much, good to see him in the game. He wears number 15 for the Raiders as Bauman came off. He's guarding number 24, ball goes out of bounds, it's white ball. Returning, it's like revolving door on the both benches. Just throwing them in and out. Foley came out, and Savino came back in. 2-3 zone on defense. High post outside Sullivan.
Ooh, off the mark.
Clangs off the orange, back out for Melchionda for a set shot, off the left again. Rebound side, Whittlesey loses it, it'll be red ball.
Yeah, Whittlesey with the peach-colored shoes. You don't see that too often.
Oh, I didn't even notice those.
Yeah.
Whoa, those are nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I like them.
They remind me of the Easter sweet candy you get for Easter time. Like kind of like a marshmallow color.
Peeps?
Yeah, peach, thank you, yeah. I knew what I meant. Feet inside, Lynch, he's blocked by Olsen,
yeah.
down to Sullivan. 1 minute to go in the first half. Melchionda brings it out. Luke yelling out what he wants. Melchionda gets it back. Mason hands off left side, feed for Whittlesey. They're working the ball around. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Melchior off the glass. No good. They battle for the rebound. Bounds around. Sullivan and Lynch. Sullivan takes it away from the taller player. O'Neal, rather. Not Lynch. O'Neal for Holliston. Luke for Danny Sullivan. Melchior just run the clock. Olsen turns around, gets blocked by number 24, Henry Savino. Nice D by the Panthers.
Yeah, that was really good defense there. See if they can keep that up.
Connor Teague's back in. He's got the ball.
Oh.
Outside shot. In and out by Savino. Melchior with the boards. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. One shot left. Who will take it? Rinaldi overshot.
Just, you know what? Great distribution of the basketball for the Raiders. Seriously.
The Holliston had 5 and 6 in each quarter. The Raiders had 28 and 10 in each quarter. So the score at halftime is 38-11 Raiders. Turnovers at the half. Holliston with 14. The Raiders with 7. We'll be back momentarily with the second half of this basketball game. This is Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
I'm Senator Ed Markey, and I want to talk to you today about something that's really important to communities all across Massachusetts, and that's cable access television stations, public, educational, and government channels, also known as PEG, give viewers critical information about what's going on in their communities, and they offer an important platform for every local resident to have their voice heard. From Falmouth to Framingham, from Pittsfield to Provincetown, local access television serves as our 21st century town squares where the issues of the day are discussed and people's voices can be heard. With 220 PEG organizations in Massachusetts alone producing anywhere from 20 to 100 hours per week of programming for each one of those stations, these channels connect us to our communities and they enrich our lives. These channels monitor local city council meetings. They receive the latest news from nearby college campuses. They relay critical emergency alerts. And throughout this ongoing pandemic, local access channels are using their reach into our living rooms to help keep us safe and connected. From sharing updates and information on COVID-19 in each individual community, to streaming virtual graduation ceremonies and concerts, we owe our PEG stations a tremendous debt of gratitude for the public service they provide during this difficult time. But despite their service, these critical community television stations are at risk. In 2019, the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, proposed a new rule that would change the regulations. And it will allow cable companies to shirk their obligations to the communities where they operate. Every single community in Massachusetts. Because you see, currently, local governments are allowed to require cable companies to meet demonstrated community needs by providing contributions that benefit schools, public safety buildings, and community television stations. Yet the FCC's proposal would allow cable companies to assign a value to public access channels and then subtract that amount and the value the company places on any other in-kind contributions it makes from the normal fees that company owes. In short, the community stations are left carrying an unfair burden, an unjust burden, at a time when local newspapers and other sources of local information are struggling. Now is the time when we should be exploring ways to expand, not subtract, from ways that residents can learn about their communities. This access to information is worth protecting. And that's why I am reintroducing the Protecting Community Television Act legislation that would ensure that community television channels receive the resources they need to educate, to inform local residents. My bill will ensure that in this era of increased media consolidation and globalization, that the public, educational, and government channels that lift up local voices and air programming most relevant to you and your family's lives are preserved. The movement across Massachusetts and the country is growing and echoing this call. And together, we're saying loud and clear that community television must be preserved. So thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you to what the PEG channels do for every community every single day. We have to fight to protect it. It's at the heart of democracy. It's at the heart of ensuring that every voice has a way in the community to be heard. So I'm with you. Let's win this battle. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
Bruce Glazer, Brad Crandall back at Dover-Sherborn High School. We welcome you back to Dover-Sherborn Cable TV's live stream of high school basketball. And I don't have any stats on Holliston, I apologize, but looking at the Raiders, who have been had just a great offensive season, you got shooting percentages. Zach Rinaldi, another kid. Luke Rinaldi shooting 52% from the floor. 47.5% for Brian Olson. Let's see what else we got here. Somebody else I'm looking for. Spellman shooting 37.5%. Lynch 45.2. So now you look at three-pointers. They're hitting, Rinaldi's hitting 1 out of 4 of his three-pointers. 35% for Zach Spellman. 33% for Lynch on three-pointers. Scoring. Luke Rinaldi, as you might expect, is the Raiders' leading scorer. 20 points, just over 20 points a game. 16 for Spellman on the average and 9 for Olson. Leading rebounder for the Raiders, 95 for Olson, no surprise there either. 86 for Spellman, that's a bit of a surprise. But he's up there, he gets them. Yeah, 64 for Rinaldi, and Lynch has 47. And the final stat before you all fall asleep is, where is it? Blocks. The leading blocker for the Raiders is once again Olson with 12.
Brian the blocker. Brian the blocker Olson.
Sullivan inside to the aforementioned Luke Rinaldi, short. As the teams change baskets, Sullivan underneath, too deep. They work it around. Luke for Brian Olson. Sophomore back to the junior. Across court to the senior, Spellman. In and out.
Oh.
Rebound. Look at that climb by Luke. Up and in.
Yeah, Luke's wingspan is ridiculous.
Yeah, and his jumping ability also. We got a timeout.
Yeah.
Someone didn't like that, and it'd probably be the head coach. Just noticed that the Raiders leading steal maker. Any guesses? You won't get it. Nope.
Luke.
No, he's second. Spellman with 22 steals.
Oh, wow.
Luke with 18. Oh, and actually Luke is third because Spellman has 22 and Olson has 20.
Wow. That's wild.
You know, stats can be boring, but it's much better if you just get them out of the way.
I know, right?
You know?
You know what's another funny thing that I just realized is that that Olson, he also was tight end, right? In football?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he could make a good block in
He can
football.
run. He can run too.
He could run, and he's blocking in basketball too. So.
But, you know, the stats, some people go, well, that's a lot of stats. But I think it gives you an overall impression of how strong this team is and how deep a playoff run they can potentially make.
Yeah, hopefully we can follow them all the way to the championship
Hopefully.
like we did on that other team.
Holliston in a rebuilding year. They'll get better. Dumas. Feet inside. Someone just walked. I mean, he took a full step. We're talking about Henry Savino.
Moonwalking.
Yeah. Of all the players out there, O'Neal and Savino that have played tonight, they're the only seniors. So they've got a fairly young team. As Savino comes out, and the coach is wondering, why'd you take? He's asking the coach, why did I come out? And the coach saying, go back to the bench, sit down, relax.
I know. Savino's wondering.
And it's not for him to question, but the coach is the coach for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Sullivan around the horn they go. Olson back to Spellman for 3. Boom!
Yeah, what a shot.
Time for the Panthers to get hot. You can't wait much longer because you're so far down that if you're down in the fourth quarter like this, it's over. Cross to Gentile, off to the right into the hands of Ethan Lynch. Fly pass up the floor. Here comes Luke, and he draws the foul from Gentile. And actually, Gentile should have helped him up because he knocked him down.
I was just happy to see him get up.
Oh, wait a minute. What are they saying? It went out off. He didn't get fouled? What? Really? It's red ball. I thought he got
It
fouled.
was a charge, I guess. I don't
Or
know.
was it an offensive foul?
I don't know, actually.
So who knocked down
Yeah,
who?
player foul, 0. Yep, which is
Oh,
Luke's
so I
number.
apologize. The charging foul on Luke Rinaldi, didn't realize that. That was real tight, too. That was close. But the foul's on Luke. That's why they got the ball back, his first.
Which raises my next question. Is 0 actually a number?
Ask Debbie. She's the math teacher. She says yes.
We'll ask him.
Because it represents a figure.
So it is?
0's a number because it represents a figure, right? She's nodding her head like, what? Is he talking to me? 0 is a number, right? But what's it represent? It's a 0. What? Okay, she explains it's an integer, which is a number. Now, are you glad you asked?
No, it's an integer.
I don't know. I have to go look it up now.
I don't know. Hey, I'll take it.
O'Neal after the basket by the Raiders. Koyev brings it back out. 6 on the shot clock. Boing, up in the air.
What a play.
Steal.
Olsen,
Here goes Olsen.
you gonna dunk it? Yup. Wow.
You saw Olsen going in and manipulating the ball. I'm wondering, what's he doing? Now you know.
You gotta love when that happens.
I'm not sure if the other team loves it.
That's very
You
true.
do it once, and if you do it again, I think a coach is going to pull you out. Outside shot skims the rim. Down to Luke Rinaldi. Baseball pass down the floor.
Dunking is so rare. I remember the first time I saw it was, Sully for 3. No, it was Johnny Muckstadt.
Yes, it was.
The dunk. And
First
I
one we
said
saw.
it was like
Well,
a unicorn.
you missed one, didn't you? I think
yeah,
yes.
he got
Muckstadt
the
did
first- it
2
was
in
just- yeah.
20 on 18-19. You missed the first one. I don't know what you were doing.
2019?
2018-19.
No, 2018, 19. Yeah.
I think
I don't know what I was doing.
I think you dozed off. But you saw the next
go.
one, and it stayed with you for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Oh, put it on your tombstone, right?
I don't know about that.
Now we're not getting you one.
But you know, it's crazy to me that this team has 2 players that have dunked more than once this season.
Yeah. Outside, Vaughn. Down to the hands of Wendell, who's come in the game. Wendell drives it up the floor for Sullivan.
For the
Luke-
viewers, Luke can dunk it.
We know that.
Yeah.
Wendell.
I don't know if all of them know.
Line drive to Sullivan. Too hard. Gets it back to Wendell. He stepped out. Definitely stepped out. 4:31 to go in the quarter. 47-11. The visitors have not scored in this quarter, while the Raiders have scored 9. I would like to see a bit of a comeback by Holliston to make it more interesting.
Yes.
Long way to go yet. A quarter and a half. Merkin.
Yikes.
Sully, right side to Luke. Luke. Back to Olsen. Luke has it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Sullivan, they're waiting. Look how nice. They're so calm about setting out a pick. Off to the left. Off a pick. Rebound. Up in Wendell.
Wow, what a play from Wendell there. A little fake.
Another kid you're going to see next year get better and better.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes to go in the third.
He can shoot too, a lot. He just doesn't shoot all the time. Look at this steal. This has got to be a dunk. Yeah, wow. Luke Rinaldi.
I know you and I are going to disagree because you want to have a razzle-dazzle league, but
Yeah, I do. I love
I
it.
mean, when you're slaughtering a team, I don't know. I have mixed opinions on 2 dunks in a game.
Hey, I like it. I don't know if
No
Grady
comments.
likes it. I know you
I don't know what grade you'll say now. Well, we're going to find out when they come out. If we don't see a dunk, again, he didn't like it. Or he may say, that's enough,
I don't
boys.
know. On a breakaway, dunk is fine. It's like, come on. What's the big thing about NBA? It's like dunks are literally the most exciting play.
This is high school basketball.
Yeah, so
This-
that means it's literally the most
No,
exciting
it means
play.
you'll see more sportsmanship at this level than you will at the pro level.
That's because not everyone can dunk it. That's a fact. Come on. If everyone could dunk it, let's be serious.
Listen, I got this Poland Springs water, right? I left it in my car for a long time.
You're going to dump it on me?
It's like 3/4 ice. This is the biggest ice cube I've ever held.
Right.
And I'm waiting for it to melt. And I have my Tommy Tippy cup straw, but I can't get much out of it. As
You have
Brad
a big bag of straws.
Brad opens his water and just pours it in his mouth. Can I have some of that?
Show the camera. Your big bag of straws.
How's your mouse doing? People, the boys' side doesn't know about your mouse.
Oh my God.
Brad stole a mouse out of a trash
Doing
can.
great. No, I caught a mouse.
The mouse talker.
Unintentionally.
The
in
mouse
my trash
whisperer.
can.
The mouse whisperer.
Yeah.
He was in your trash, right?
Yeah, and then I was wondering how I was going to get rid of it. And it was too cold to let it out. And it was too cute to kill. And so now it's my pet.
He bought a big hamster cage with a rolling
I got
wheel.
it for free.
Oh.
Yeah. Good old Facebook Marketplace.
And so, is he happy?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even
Hooked
want
them all
to know
up.
what you feed him. Fake Merkin, bounce
Anything I
pass.
drop on the floor.
Wendell coming the other way and a chip by Rinaldi to him. Wendell drives, gets stripped to the basketball, rolls out of bounds, white ball.
Yeah, good defense there from 35, Austin Merkin. Yeah, I feed them like nuts and granola.
Oh, they'll
and
take grains and stuff like
banana.
that, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Outside, in and out by Wendell.
At this point,
Rebound.
he's like my lab mouse.
I'm waiting for him to come to a game. Short by Dumas.
I'll bring him. I just don't want to touch him because he could be diseased.
Gavin Lynch has come in, younger brother of Ethan. His older brother's out on the bench. Luke, foul line, outside of Sullivan.
Holliston's
The other Lynch, Gavin
tightened
blocked.
up.
What?
I feel like Holliston's defense tightened up a bit. It was number 5 with a nice play, Joey Gentile.
But their scoring doesn't have a touch. Blocked
Oh,
by Olsen.
blocking Brian.
Off to the right. Rebound. No, don't dribble. Up and in. He dribbled and threw himself off. Luckily, his teammate got the bucket. Bucket to Dumas.
That was great. They stuck with it.
Wendell. Cross to Luke Rinaldi. Cross court to Dan Sullivan. Back to Luke. Working around the perimeter they go. Wendell guarded by number 35 Merkin. Still white ball. And speaking of 35s, Lynch comes back in the game. So does Melchionda. Sullivan's out, Olsen's out, Wendell's out. And 3 players went off for the visitors. I can't get them all till they put the ball in play. So Gavin Lynch to Wendell. And Gavin wasn't even looking. Luckily, Luke got the basketball. Back to Luke for 3. My other question is, why are we shooting threes?
And where did Gavin come from? Like the locker room?
Why? Wasn't he on the bench?
I thought he was playing in the JV game.
Well, they can split as long as they don't play more than 4 quarters, right?
I didn't see him on the bench.
Maybe he snuck back in.
Sully just runs the locker room.
Maybe he just wanted to deceive you.
Huh. Gotta wonder if they're gonna pull out more JV guys.
Way outside. O'Neal. Got to Merkin somehow. He turns around and shoots. Oh, in and out. There's a lot of spin on the Holliston shots.
What?
To Melchionda on a football play. Outside window. Too deep.
Just off.
O'Neal coming the other way. Hands off.
1:22 to go in this third.
Owen
quarter.
Simpson thinks about a 3. He's not going to take it. Dumas back to Simpson. They got 2 Owens in this team, Simpson and Vaughn. This is
great
O'Neal. He's a Sean, as he should be. Savino, foul on the floor. I think against Wendell. Yeah, Wendell.
After this quarter, you're gonna have to tell us about that whole period thing on the.
I'll tell you right now,
on the
I think the
scoreboard.
way they make scoreboards is they make them for hockey and basketball. And there are no quarters in hockey, so call everything a period and you don't have to worry about the word quarter. I'm just thinking it's more generic to make it period, so it goes to more sports. Every sport has a period, right? But not every sport has a quarter. That's my only guess.
I feel like hockey's the only one. That
You know, I'm
call it
thinking
a
about that,
period.
you're right. Yeah.
That's strange.
Soccer has halves.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm going with. Dumas, nice turnaround, in and out.
And he's sticking to it.
Lynch. I'll tell you another thing about scoreboards. Melchionda, and maybe I'll find the answer for you. Outside to Windle. Melchionda on a loop, loses the ball. We live in Mansfield, right across from the Mansfield Airport is Scoreboard Enterprises. They are big-time scoreboard makers.
Ooh.
So maybe sometime I'll see somebody and ask them what the story is behind that, Brad.
Yes,
I'll do
please.
investigative reporting.
I love that.
Vaughn.
We'll have to give you a bonus for that.
Yeah. 0 times
On-field
0. Lynch maintains his balance. O'Neal. Nice bucket. Was that 30? Vaughn? I think so. I turned away for a second to get O'Neal's
I
name
was looking
straight.
at the scoreboard.
Lynch, force feed to his brother. Now back to his other brother. And under the bucket, he gets fouled. Lynch will go to the line, shoot 2.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was number 2 on Holliston that scored, but
Okay.
oh, it was number 33 on Holliston who got that point.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Thank
our
you.
camera
O'Neal.
Cam just let us know. Thank you, Cam.
Gavin Lynch gets a big hand from the crowd. He's a favorite. His first point of the game. Ooh, look at that.
What are you looking at over there?
Definition of 0.
Oh,
At the end of the quarter,
well, hey, how convenient.
at the end of the quarter, Dover-Sherborn 52,
3 zeros on the clock, waiting for the next quarter.
Holliston 15. Holliston 4 points in the quarter, DS 14. Okay, definition of 0. You asked.
I did.
The arithmetical. Huh? You want to do this game? Take your mask off. You can do the arithmetic symbol. How's that?
Oh, that's good.
0 or 0 with a line through it, which means what? Ned? Nid? Nerd? Nod? Isn't there a word for 0 with a line through it? I'm
It's
really.
just easier. No, I
Never
think
mind.
It's just easier to know it's 0
Right.
compared to O.
So back to the football game. Denoting the absence of all magnitude or quantity. Brad's going, they didn't teach me that at Salem State. Or, specifically, the number between the set of all negative numbers and the set of all positive numbers. Let's go back to let's go back to whelm. Cam's going, yeah.
Well, that is whelming.
Cam Crandall is our cameraman, wondering why he has to wear a headset. I don't blame you, Cam. We've lost it. 8 minutes to go in the game.
Hey, who would have thunk that this was an educational broadcast?
Sure is. Got to teach the people out there, right? Mm-hmm. They can always change the channel, but would they dare? Yes, they would.
Missed this blowout? Wow.
Dumas to Vaughn. Vaughn outside. Nice
Oh.
feed. Knocked away by Poku. And the ball down bounds. Look at him. Poku with
Look
the
at
ball.
Poku.
He comes the other way. Left side. Driving around one. Goes to the bucket. Doesn't work. But what a great play by Poku on both
He's
ends.
so quick and talented.
Dumas.
You should see him playing soccer too. Very good.
Simpson to Gentile. Nice feet to. Oh my gosh.
Oh my, you gotta.
Dumas missed the bunny. 7:17 to go.
Might have heard some footsteps.
Melchionda. Fang.
Oh,
Hands
what a
off.
pass.
Yeah. In and out.
Ooh.
I thought Fang was in the paint. He could have shot easily.
Yeah,
Decided to be a
he's a dish.
teammate and pass off. Dumas
Dish
coming
man.
in. Dumas lays it in.
That was good. He totally redeemed himself.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what? That just goes to tell you, it's like everyone just is looking past all the time, you know?
They are. You're absolutely right.
No one's a ball hog on this team.
And right now, they run the clock down as well. They don't need more points. Melchionda drives, misses. Rebound inside. Good rebound by O'Neal. Sean hands off. And we got Owen Simpson bringing the ball up right side. Coach yelling out instructions. Left side to Dumas. Feed to O'Neal. Waits, shoots, misses, foul on Gavin Lynch.
Yep.
That'll be the 15 foul, second on Lynch.
It's good to see Gavin out here, the 10th grader, getting some varsity experience. And big hand for him. Whittlesey is coming in.
Whittlesey is a senior. He's 6'2". And I'm looking up and down the lineup. Everybody's been in tonight for the Raiders,
Yep.
except you and me, thankfully.
Hey, we're in the broadcast.
Booth.
And it looks like Sullivan has something sticking out of his nose, meaning his nose must have got hit.
Poku go to the line and shoot two. Looks like, what do they call it, cotton matting?
Yep. Probably had a bloody nose.
Kofi Poku, the junior, will get 2. He's listed at 5'8". Subs coming in. Simpson comes out. O'Neal comes out. Dumas comes out. Coming in is Teague, along with the rookie Vaughn. So is Teague. They're both freshmen. And number 11, Aiden Daly, who's a sophomore. There you go.
Nothing but net on that one from Poku.
53-17, under 6 to go in the game. The game was decided really in the first quarter when DS led 28-5, and now it's all she wrote.
Oh, Poku! Look how quick he is.
Whoa!
Excellent play. With the footsteps behind him from Joey Gentile.
He can be a secret weapon, you know,
is.
in a close game. You put him in, it's like just a fast weapon. Speedster out there. Outside, Vaughn misses.
He plays excellent defense. That time he got blocked out, but that usually never happens.
Fang to Bauman. I don't know what he was doing there. Neither does he. Driving the other way is Daly. Hands off, strip the ball. Fang makes up for it, comes the other way, fly past to Melchionda, tied up, and we got a foul on the floor. That'll put him, it's the third team foul against Holliston. It's Dover-Sherborn has 5.
There's some subs coming in.
At the end of 3 quarters, 19 turnovers for Holliston and 11 for the Raiders.
Window coming in from Melchionda. Holliston made some subs too.
Yeah, Vaughn came out and Andrei Koyev came back in. Fang!
Love to see it.
Koyev bringing it up, 57-17.
Fang's like a secret weapon too.
Koyev for 3, off the orange. Look at Fang with the rebound.
He's getting a lot of touches.
Yeah, Windle baseline. Windle spins around, shoots short.
Oh, that was silky too.
He was off balance.
Yeah.
Koyev looking right.
I got dizzy from that spin too. I know I did.
That's what I thought. Outside, feed for number 15, Teague. Bomb. Nice shot, Aiden Daly.
That was beautiful.
That's a 3, right?
Yep.
4 1/4 to go. Hand off to Kofu.
Yeah, the Holliston fans are very much so invested in this game.
Be an out-of-bounds play for Red.
Hopefully not financially.
Sub coming in, Gentile for number 40, Jason Stokes.
Big shout out too to Reed McStravick, doing some Instagram stuff today, and Sebastian Hassar taking some stills and other stuff with the camera. So
Kofi Poku backs out. Koyev all over him.
yeah.
Kofi holds the ball, got time on the left point, over to Wang. And he gives it away. Unfortunately, accidentally, not intentionally. Koyev coming up. I think I have the Wang Center in the back of my head somewhere.
All right. Hey, they
Never
got
know.
good shows.
Dumas, good!
Wow, look at that. Now Holliston's dropping.
They got some points now, 57-23. 3-2-2 to go in the contest. Windle drives, stops. Poku with the ball. Koyev in his face, bounce pass to Fang. Charles. Windle gets it. Windle drives, pops, in and out.
Whoa.
Nice come down with the ball by Connor Teague. Left side, Gentile. Nice play to Koyev. He scores. That has been their best play of the game. That's a nice play. Nice teamwork. And a timeout.
Cave's made some nice plays this game. I think he's one of their best players.
Well, maybe it's a start of something good for Holliston coming into the next game.
Yeah, I would say so too. This has got to be a learning experience.
No doubt, sir. No doubt.
Raiders 57, Holliston Panthers 25.
The Raiders will go next week to Medway on a Tuesday for a doubleheader. That's the boys and girls. And then the same thing happens Friday at Millis. You got 2 doubleheaders next week.
You're going to be going to both of them?
I might go to Millis. Well, then the boys play Norton on a Sunday. That's February 6th at Norton, and that's the next town over from us, so we'll go to that game at noon. I have to go in disguise to get in. And yes, I will pay. my Dover-Sherborn ID will not get me much of anywhere.
No.
Do you hear a phone ringing, Kim? It's Brad's phone.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
Why are you going to call
Kim's
me
going,
out
yeah,
like-
it's your phone, Brad. It's your phone.
It was an alarm.
He doesn't have any friends, Kim.
No,
Who's
it's funny.
calling him? Wrong number?
No, it must
Wrong
have been,
number.
I must have been tired. I set an alarm for 7:50. Instead of AM, it's PM.
Last game was the mouse. Now it's his alarm clock during a basketball game. What next?
Hey, that was something I did last night, okay? Cut me a break.
I'm not cutting you slack. Who
don't-
wakes up at 7:50 in the evening?
Supposed to be AM, Bruce.
You should probably stay out tonight and wait for the
Hey.
show. Snow with a shovel. Just wait for it.
Like-
Sit out there and say, "Up, here it comes. I'm ready." Forget the alarm.
I'll be doing a lot of that.
I'm sleeping late. I don't know about you. Frustrating thing is you clean it off and it just keeps coming, right?
Yep.
I think it's called snow for a reason. At this time of year, it's just aggravating. Wendell with the ball. Wendell stops, hands off. Ooh, loose ball. Gavin cannot control. Comes the other way. Koyev, nice! And he goes to the
See,
line.
What I tell you about this kid, Bruce? He is a great talent.
Well, they're making it more respectable, seriously.
Yeah.
And did they give him the bucket? They did? I thought
Yeah,
they had
I thought
27
they did.
before the bucket. I swear they had 27. It should be 29. Maybe I'm wrong.
Grady did take the towers out.
Good. He makes it. I could have sworn they should have 30, but I'm not a scoreboard keeper. It's not going to make much difference. 57-28. Wendell for Milky under. Gavin Lynch back outside to Bauman. To Lynch. Make that Milky under in the paint. Lynch.
Gavin.
Got
Little Lynch. He's a little brother, but he's not little. He's pretty big.
Under 2 minutes to go. Daly across for another debut. Shot missed by Harris Joseph. He's a senior.
You know what I always think is the best? When the younger brother is bigger than the older brother. You're like, oh, this is my little big brother.
Well, Nick Rinaldi was the taller one, but now, I mean, Luke's really grown.
Yeah. Luke was definitely stronger, but I
Yep.
mean, Luke does have some time.
Got a foul. Have they called one jump ball yet? I don't recall that.
Nah.
That was a foul, out of bounds play. It's on number 40. Harris Joseph, his first, team's fourth. Owen Simpson returns to the lineup, replacing Andrei Koyev.
Ooh,
Lynch loses the
yeah.
ball on his own. It happens.
We've seen a couple of the players do that today.
Buck 25 to go. Dumas looks for a feed inside, now outside. Back to number 2.
It could be
Simpson.
Dumas.
No, it's Dumas. I checked it out.
Dumas.
I asked. Dumas goes up. like Alexander Dumas, you know, but it is Dumas, I asked. He played, I've seen him before that name, and I asked the same question. Now I remember. I was told both times it's Dumas.
I love that name.
Might have been an older brother that I saw last time. I don't know. Window, outside, almost. Driving in. Nice pop.
Oh, charge.
Short, foul. Going the other way, a charge.
Yep.
Offensive foul.
Excellent play there from number 11, Aiden Daly, to plant his feet and get that charge again.
We'll see on the offensive foul. It'll be visitors' ball under a minute to go in the contest. "13 points in the quarter for Holliston so far, 7 for the Raiders.
What a
Nice
basket.
shot by Joseph.
Where has he been all game?
I mean, he was the one player who didn't get in until late, and he scores a nice bucket.
I
He's
know.
played well, too.
It's really unfortunate. You'd think that they should have went to the bench earlier.
Especially as a senior.
I know, right?
Windle. Melchionda
Maybe
comes back out with it.
I don't
They
know.
don't need to shoot, of course. Bauman,
11
feed
seconds.
inside, Lynch open, blocked!
Oh, look at this kid. Why did they wait so long to put him in?
You tell me.
Jeez.
And the
There is
visiting
Joseph.
fans are excited. I mean, I agree with you. You put everybody else in, you put him in last.
He looks like he's the best kid on your team right now, and you didn't even put him in.
Now, I'm looking. Stokes hasn't played either. Number 40, I think. It's the only other one we have. And Frassinelli and Gugalam, Gonzalez. So there's some other players who haven't played. But this kid shows some talent.
Yeah, it's really too bad. I would have liked to see what he had.
Windle at the line. Misses his first, 6.9 seconds to go. Windle will try again. Makes it.
All right, 5 seconds. Gotta wonder if the Panthers can get a shot on.
Do this!
That was the play of the game right there for the Panthers.
You saw the ball going up and had a really good chance. Nice arc and everything. 60 to 33. That was fun.
Right? That was fun. Love to see it at the end.
Raiders win by 27, and they climb to 11-2, and Holliston falls to 2-9, and that's it for us, Brad. That we'll bring you that game from the Garden whenever it's actually played. We'll bring it the following week on Dover-Sherborn cable, that Dedham
Yes,
game.
we will.
at
And
TD
we will
Garden.
announce it.
And Debbie
pretend we were
Glazer.
there.
Debbie with the final turnovers, 23 for the visitors,
I know.
16 for the home team.
Yeah, I said it on the broadcast.
And Brad is now talking to his fan club.
Hey, we love John Muckstad.
So for Cam, Brad, Debbie, and me, Bruce, and for Sebastian, we thank you for watching our Cablecast live stream of Dover-Sherborn boys basketball.
Yeah.
Until next time, so long, everyone.
So long.